Vibe higher. So I want to get into this presidential election, right? Around this time, every year, not every year, but every election, it's a lot of division going on, and that's pretty much how they control things through our division. But I just wanted to speak on something, just how I see things. I think the last time I probably voted was like Obama. I think they did get me with that Obama election. I think they got me. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't Obama, it was like the one before that where I stopped. But I think they did get me with that Obama. So what I want people to think about is, we have millions and millions of people voting on who's the best for the country. Who's the best to guide the country? Millions and millions of Americans are voting on who's best to guide the country in the right direction, right? So let's be real. Most people have no political sense. Most people have no understanding of the government. Most people do not have any understanding of the government. Most people even have mental health issues. Like, let's just be real. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I just want us to put this in perspective so we can really see how much value is in this actual election and what's really going on. Most people have a lot of mental health issues. Look at how the country diagnoses people and put people in certain boxes and things like that. So take that into account. You have people that have no political sense, no understanding of the government whatsoever, picking and choosing based off little clips they see off TV. Like, let's be real. Would you place your faith on letting us as American people vote who would be the best for our country? Let's be real. Most people can't even goddamn provide and keep their home together. And you telling me these people know who's the best to run for the country? Most people have mental health issues. Most people are voting out of their own sick reasons. Clips they saw off personas. They don't know shit about the government. Why? Like, let's be real. If you were a part of the government, would you leave it up to people that have no understanding on what's going on to vote? You know how dangerous and detrimental that is as us, as Americans, to be voting on who's the best for the country. How the hell do we know? Let's be real. That's how you know the votes don't fucking matter. Let's be real. The votes do not matter. This is a way to conjure up energy through division and make it seem like we're selecting. But let's be fucking real. If you were the head of the government or one of the tops of the government, you know how detrimental and dangerous that is to let people vote is something so crucial without having no understanding. That's dumb as hell. And that's what I had to think to myself, like, I'm dumb as fuck if I really think this shit matters. Most people don't even know what the hell they're voting about. They voting off skin colors and where the person went to college at and slick shit they saying in the interview to the other person. Like, let's be real. And then on top of that, I look at this shit like it's any other organization, right? Like any other organization. NBA. All these teams are against each other, yeah? It's rival teams, all of that. But let's think. It don't matter who the fuck win the championship. They're all under the same goddamn fucking team. I mean, yeah, basically. The NBA is an organization as a whole. Every time the goddamn the finals come around and somebody wins, that's a win for the NBA. Like, granted, other people may make money off of it, of course. Okay, that's cool. But let's be real. All of these motherfuckers are under the same goddamn payroll. NFL. Yeah, they're going against each other. But if they're under the same goddamn umbrella, this organization is to fucking gather. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the government, Democrats, liberal, all this other shit. If they're under the same goddamn roof, they have to be going towards the same agenda, or that organization doesn't even fucking make sense. You can't have, you know what I'm saying? You can't have a organization where people are going against each other. Like, you can have the illusion that we're going against each other. That makes money. People want to see us go at it. When these motherfuckers have meetings in the NBA, yeah, we going for the Lakers or the fucking Bulls. When they have meetings and shit as a whole, they're all going together having meetings as a whole. They all have to talk. They all have to come together. They're moving towards a certain agenda. So people think, oh, they really hate him, or he really hate. They don't hate them. And if you look at the history of this shit, these motherfuckers are related. If you really want to get technical, we can really go there. You can go there and do the research. But I'm just glad I pulled away from all this voting shit. And I'm not knocking nobody that vote either. I don't want people to get that fucked up. Like, I'm at total peace in my life. I don't care. Really, who gets in office? It will never affect me. You know what I'm saying? It won't affect me. If you believe it affects you, then it will. It won't affect me. I don't care what changes they make. You know what I'm saying? They're not the beyond all in my life. So, understanding that, I'm not down to nobody for voting. If you feel passionate about voting, do so. I'm just giving some insight on some things. And the only thing I'm really fucking doing in this video is making you have more faith in yourself. Making people come together, see how much we need each other. That's all I'm really saying in this video. I don't fucking hate none of these presidents. I don't hate none of the government, none of that. I just want the people to come together so we see how much we don't need them. That's it. That's all I'm saying. You know, when people are trying to twist it, oh, he's a leftist, and I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just want people to come together and unite so we don't fucking need these motherfuckers. If we don't know, this isn't a country, it's a corporation. And excuse my language. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to be going hard like that, but I'm passionate about what I'm saying. And if somebody got a problem with that, then oh well. But we really need to think about this and wake up. We are being controlled. So all of these backstories and these records, and who cares? Until you die, you're going to have something to gossip about with these presidents. What is that doing for you? My life changed when I realized, like, you know what? I don't care who get in office. Elmo can be in office. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because we're expecting these people to do shit for us that we won't even do for ourselves. Like, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? Then another thing I want to speak about is how you can see that they're together. They're together, posing as opposites. But another way you could see that they're together, is we, let's say we elect someone, right? We elect somebody, and then, they pass all of these laws, yada, yada, yada. And then the next election comes around. Now the opposing team ends up undoing all the laws that the previous president just did. If you look back through the whole history of elections, that's why we're in the same spot. You have two people going against each other, not going in the same direction. I mean, they're going in the same direction. You better believe they have a plan as far as the government that we're not included in. I mean, we're included, They need us to carry it out, but they're not telling us what the agenda is. Since the history of voting, you get a president in there, they've been changing laws, then you get another one, and they undo all the laws that they just did. Then another one come in and change the laws. Then somebody else come in, they do one law, and we can get a Democrat for two terms. We can get a Republican for 2 terms. They're just going back and forth, undoing laws, showing that we're at a standstill. And this should be common sense. That's like a damn household. When you got 2 people under the same roof and they're not going towards the same agenda, where the hell are we going? We can't get anywhere. That's why we're in the same position that we're always been in and will be in. Like this is why we need to come together. Every time they come with these narratives that make us split. It's people that's just voting for presidents because they black. Some voting for them because they white. Like, you really want to leave the fate of the country up to people that's voting over a goddamn color? People that's voting off of little news clips? Like I was saying, that's like basically you got somebody going to the casino with you. They never been to the casino in their life or even play or even gambled ever. And they like, hey, give me $1,000, man, so I can bet on this. I want to play. Would you give them that money? Would you give them that $1,000 to gamble? And they have no knowledge of playing these games. Let's be real. What can you actually expect from that person? Whether you give it to them or not. What can you expect out of them? But I'm just done with the game, man. I'm done with it. I'm done. And we're just talking about the presidential elections. I'm not even going to get into the other elections. But we're talking about these government elections. I mean, yeah, the president election. So we need to understand, man. That's like even Obama. They trick people about the Obama. He related. He related to these motherfuckers. Just because he black, that fucking got their ass. Bamboozled y'all motherfuckers. And that's what people get. Because they need to be more genuine. Nobody's being genuine with their votes. Anytime somebody's speaking on who they voting for, they got to put the other person down. Oh, I hate Trump. If you a Trumpist, you got a family under one roof and they're all fucking divided based off their goddamn political views. They got control over your community. They got control over your home, and that's all they want. When they get their checks in the mail or whatever, they got the same logo on their checks. You can't tell me they different. They're under the same damn umbrella. I'm going to keep saying it until it sink in. They're posing. And then another thing, this is my last thing and I'm out. This is my last thing. Look at the political leaders or whatever in the country. Look how damaged they are. You know what I'm saying? Look how toxic they are. Look at what goes on at the top of the food chain, when it comes to this government. Look at what goes on at the top of the food chain. Look what's being projected to the people. How are the people gonna come together if the people, this is why they want us to see them going against each other. They're actually together, but they project like they're not together so we can be in division. That's like your kids in your household seeing you and your goddamn spouse going at it. What's the fucking point? Like, how can we be better role models than these people at the top? It trickles down from the top. We're being shown toxic. We're being shown division. If the goddamn government officials are in division, it's impossible for the people not to be in division. If we look and see division all day with our political leaders, what you think that's doing to the country? So that just shows you furthermore how this division is destroying the country. They're opposing each other, so we gotta oppose each other. It's crazy, man. But it is what it is. Do what you want to do, but at least think about it. At least think about what I said, You can do what you want to do. I'm good. I'm gonna always be good. Like, this shit don't control my reality, not one bit. But I am passionate about this shit. About us coming together. Regardless of color. That's what the fuck I'm on. And if motherfuckers got a problem with that, you rather let some motherfuckers you never met or even seen control your life, so be it. Like, I just want people to come together. That's my message. But something to think about. Oh yeah. Can't save everybody.